I don't know where my tripod is, so we're going old school with carrying the camera today. Ooh boy. So we've had a lot of inquiries when it comes to selling parts that I've taken off the Jeep, especially because my last video, taking off the old lift, putting on the new one. A lot of you guys, when I posted on Instagram, were hitting me up for everything that I was selling. So thank you guys for that. That's pretty much what this video is about today. We're gonna sell the lift kit. We're meeting somebody halfway to Cleveland, so it's about an hour drive to where we're meeting. Ben is gonna be joining us as well, the other Jeep Ben. And this will be the first time him seeing the Jeep. And yeah, so we're gonna whip this Jeep around real fast and start loading up the back with the lift kit parts. So assuming that there's nobody behind me here, we should be a-okay, ready to go. There's the garage, that's what we're aiming for. Still no backup camera, so I gotta do it the old school way. And close enough. So yeah, we are just waiting on Ben here and gonna load up the parts and head out and sell the lift kit. So if any of you guys are still interested, I do have, not my spare tire, that's actually going back on here soon. We do have the parts to fix the interior of the swing gate. So swing gate's going back on, rear tire's going back on. We do still have the RBP running boards for sale. I prefer not to ship them, so anybody within a decent driving range, I can probably meet you halfway. And then inside the Chewy box here, we have the A-pillar mounts for the dual cubes. So you get all 4 cube lights. The wiring harness is already ready to go. The mounts, of course. And yeah, you pretty much everything is ready to go. Wire up into your Jeep. You just need to buy a switch, which you can get for a couple bucks on Amazon. So I'm gonna go ahead and start packing up this lift kit here, and we're gonna wait for Ben. Did this truck get smaller?
I think it did.
Does my Jeep look any bigger or no? Because I think I might be used to it already.
It looks bigger, and I definitely wasn't gonna drive mine. Bigger it is than
I was hoping you would drive yours.
So I was like, no, I gotta bring something.
I was hoping to compare your 4-inch lift to mine.
Not a chance.
Is it that much bigger? I honestly, I think I'm used to it.
I think you're used to it, but she just looks proportionate.
Yeah.
And it looks good.
I think it also may have settled a little bit, so. Yeah.
His truck?
Yeah, that's the one we went to Texas to get. Do you like, I like the bumper. I'm so glad you did this bumper too, in the Rhino line.
No, pull it.
Pull it?
Yeah. Bullet line.
Oh, bullet line, yeah, whatever.
Don't confuse the two.
I thought you said pull it.
Yeah, pull it off.
Yeah.
Pull it off.
No, it looks so much better. It was starting to get like a little rusty in like some of these spots, so like bullet lining it, boom, done. It looks so much better. I actually should do that to some of my stuff.
Thank you for going with him.
Yeah. Thanks, sweetheart.
I'm regretting it already.
So yeah, Ben actually bought my original Rubicon wheels for his wife's Jeep, and we threw them on, it was like 13 or 14 JK, and she didn't even have a lift on there yet, so we just threw 33s right on there. They fit just fine. She got a lift, and then she wanted to go bigger tires, so now she has 35s, and he's reselling my original Rubicon wheels. This is just like a whole sales thing for you guys. I mean, just because you're taking parts off doesn't mean somebody else doesn't want them, especially like if you have like factory parts, you could still like put them on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, and somebody will reach out eventually and you know, want something, because even if it's a factory part, somebody may have broken that factory part and is looking for a new one, and without going to the factory, because obviously like Mopar will charge you an arm and a leg for like a brand new piece, as long as they're not super like rusted out or anything like that. So yeah, people are always looking for parts, as you could tell with Ben reselling something I sold him. And I mean, those tires and wheels are less than 2 years old, so yeah, good for you guys. This is like a mixture of like new and, well, I mean used and factory parts. So obviously the Fox shocks do not come standard on at least my body style Rubicon. Like I think they put these on the Gladiators now. But I upgraded to this when I did my Ready Lift. These are from Ready Lift, and then the bum shock extensions and like some of these sway bar end link pieces are also from Ready Lift. Also giving him my original upper and lower control arms for the front and rear, and then my track bars as well, because they're coming off a Rubicon. I think they may be a little more different than like Sahara or Sport model, so we're just going to give that to him anyway, plus I don't need them anyway because we upgraded.
It definitely made improvements with the JL as far as the exhaust.
Yeah, right?
That way you don't have to have the exhaust spacer. I mean, you're still probably at a different angle. The caster's corrected more with the control arms, but
yeah,
at least you don't have to worry about the boot melting on your exhaust, so that's nice.
Yeah, and that's what like a lot of people were commenting. They're like, you know, did you get a longer drive shaft, or like how are you going to get past like, you know, your boot melting or whatever on the exhaust? And I told them because they all had JKs. Hey, yeah, buddy. But the JLs are different, so you can see, I mean, my drive shafts aren't that bad at all. I'll be upgrading here, but... And then, where's my bracket? My brother made this bracket for my exhaust.
Oh, from where it was rattling?
Yeah, because this was hanging really, really low. Like, the rubber boot was like dry rotted.
Yeah.
So he welded up this tab that was here.
Hey.
And then we just bolted it up, and it works really well.
Heck yeah.
Ali was just telling me, she's like, make sure you sanitize, and make sure, like, if you're gonna be within 6 feet of them and all that stuff.
Clorox wipes, hand sanitizer.
Yeah, we're good to go. Wanted to compare on film the difference between a 4-inch JL and a 4.5-inch JK. I mean, we already know that my 2.5 was like almost the size of yours. It was close.
It's a 2.5 for a Rubicon. So if a Rubicon's already lifted 1.5 inches over a stock JL, you got to think that yours was actually on a 2.5, probably closer to 4 inches for a JL lift.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make it seem like mine's not as small.
Well, I mean, I kind of figured that math is like, this lift kit is a 2.5-inch Rubicon, and obviously we all know that this was like lifted from the factory like 1.5 inches or whatever it is. But like, somebody was asking me, you know, well, is this like a 2.5-inch lift? And I asked them, is it a Sport or Sahara? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure for a Sport or Sahara it would be a 3-inch. No, it wouldn't make any sense. It'd still be a 2.5 because the Rubicon is the one with 1.5 inches. I don't know. I don't know how the math adds up. I think it's still a 2.5.
I mean, 2.5 inches is like this, right?
Yeah, right. All the Jeepers always arguing over inches.
Yeah.
At home and on the road. That trip went a lot quicker than I was expecting, mostly because I talked Ben's ear off. But yeah, he's inside right now getting some energy drinks. You can see we're filling up. We cut it really close. I'm not even kidding. I think like my thing said like maybe 1 or 2 miles left. And yeah, I actually ended up getting off the exit we need to meet the guy out to sell the lift kit to anyway. So it all worked out. And we're a little bit early, so it all worked out for better. Ben also brought some Lysol wipes for the gas handle, so make sure you guys are staying sanitary out there when you fill stuff up. How did I knew you were gonna come out with those two?
Not very creative.
You always come out with those two.
One for me.
Always to match the Jeeps. Or the truck, because you didn't bring the Jeep today.
I was afraid.
Okay, I just said on my Snapchat story this is the slowest pump ever, but then I just realized it's quarantine time and the gas prices are so cheap, this was not climbing very fast. So look at that, 18 gallons for $26. We were paying $1.41, well $1.42, but holy crap. I thought the pump was just going slow because
Speaking of pump.
He said that he was supposed to be here at like it's like 12:04 or something, but we actually made really good time. We're here at exactly 12:02, so a little bit ahead of time, just a little bit of waiting, but got a spot and just waiting on him now. Hopefully he's driving a Jeep. I don't know what car to expect, but
I'm the Jeep with the light bar mount, but no light bar.
Yeah.
And there I think he is.
Yeah.
It's a JL, so.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah. Be worried if he showed up in a TJ.
Oh yeah. There was somebody who contacted me that was like, do you think it's like I could buy this for my 04 TJ? And I'm like, or no, he said 04 JL. I'm assuming he meant LJ, but also that's 2 body styles ago, so I don't think this would work. I'm not gonna film this because I'm not sure. If you watch my videos, maybe sorry for not putting you in the video, but I don't know how comfortable I am filming random people. I film Ben because he's not so random, but
I'm random.
But yeah, so I'm gonna put the camera down and we're gonna go finish this thing. Okay, so we did actually sell the kit. Everything went very smoothly. If you're watching this, thank you for buying the lift kit. There's still some other parts for sale. So yeah, pretty much this video was about like reselling parts that you guys are taking off. I know a lot of people do it, but there are still some people that don't sell like factory parts. They don't think people want the factory parts. Ben sells stuff like all the time. He has like soft tops that he'll buy and sell, and you know, it's just factory stuff that people are looking for. Some people just don't have that one piece that they need. Like for me, he actually sent me like many links for soft tops because I'm always looking for them. Pretty much the master at like when it comes to like selling stuff.
Buy low, sell high.
I mean,
problem solved.
Pretty much. When it comes, like, I kind of have to ask him when it comes to selling stuff, because I almost like sell stuff for too low because I don't know how to price stuff out. But yeah, guys, it's just, don't be shy about selling stuff. Factory parts, aftermarket parts that have been used on your Jeep for, you know, quite a while. Even like rusty parts, you know, you never know who's going to be looking for stuff like that. There's, like I said, I mean, there was people that were willing to buy like my factory coils and factory shocks and all that kind of stuff. I even have like my factory tow hook, not even my bumper, but just like the Rubicon tow hook. People wanted to buy that. I don't know if they were making like yeah, what they were making.
That one got me.
Yeah.
I want that one.
I mean, I don't know. People buy all sorts of wild stuff, but most of this Jeep is built off Amazon parts. Some of, like a lot of it's built on sponsorship parts. Other parts are stuff that I found on Marketplace or Craigslist. So don't be afraid to buy stuff off Craigslist, guys. And when it comes to like Jeep parts, most of the people you're going to buy from, they are relatively nice. You're not going to get scammed. Well, you're not going to get scammed too bad. Everybody's going to try and make some money, but
they may not rob you.
Yeah, they may not rob you is what I'm saying. They're not going to bring a knife or whatever. I brought Ben because I haven't sold anything in a long time, and it definitely helps to bring somebody else along just for a little extra bit of security.
You just wanted somebody to talk to on the drive.
I also wanted somebody to talk to on the drive and somebody to bring hand sanitizer because, let's be honest, I totally forgot to bring mine.
Make sure you get the one with aloe vera so you don't dry your hands out.
This guy, always looking out. So that'll be it for this video. Super easy, super short. Just want to say, make sure you guys are listing your parts, you know, anywhere that you make a little bit of money. That way you could put it right back into your Jeep, and you could afford better parts if you're looking for Road Armor bumpers, Road Armor fenders, Beltec lift kit, which still, this thing, after a week so far, Ben, what do you think?
I'm blown away by it. It's just super smooth, and getting in this after my Jeep, it makes me want to look into something else. I mean, I got my lift off Marketplace. I got it off used parts, put it together over the course of 9 months, but getting a complete kit that's already together, that's made to go together, it's night and day difference in yours.
And a lot of people gave me like quite a bit of flack for going with a company that, like, I think this is like their first lift kit for a Jeep, and it's not very well known, to be honest. I mean, everybody knows Terraflex and BDS and all the big name companies, but this Beltec suspension, as soon as I saw the kit, I'm like, I need to test that out for sure, and I need to get their name out there because this kit is actually really incredible. Even Hallie said something as soon as we got in the Jeep, how well this rides. But anyways, back to the point, you guys can sell your old parts, or even after, you know, you buy your new parts, you can sell your old parts like I just did, and either make up lost money, not lost money, but make up upgraded money, or, you know, take the edge off of, you know, that high payment for whatever the kit is, or your wheels or tires. You know, always think about selling stuff, guys. You always think about the next step and making money back and trying your best just to, you know, keep building your Jeep, honestly, because if you keep buying the high-end parts and tossing like your factory stuff, that's literally just free money waiting, you know, for you to compensate for, you know, other parts that you buy. Just always keep that in mind. I'll also link, as always, the Beltec suspension in the link below, so you guys can check that out, because this is definitely something you guys should be looking into if you're looking for a 4-inch lift kit. And as always, we will be listing the promo code for the Road Armor anything. Honestly, you get down there, I have Mojito20, gets you 20% off anything on their website. So if you guys are looking for the fenders, which I get asked so much about, and they have a Stinger version, which I'm kind of like mad about, but they have a Stinger version of the bumper because I should have went with that, but now I'm like, I don't know, I kind of like both. But they have front bumpers, rear bumpers, inner fender liners, you guys know the whole deal. We got the Road Armor discount code in the link, or linked below, and we'll leave the website link right there for you guys, so you guys can just go to roadarmor.com, use Mojito20 and get yourself 20% off. They always have good sales too, and their products are really, really sturdy. So anyways, that's gonna end it for today's video. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. If you guys have any comments, or let me know what kind of deals you guys are selling, kind of parts, anything like that. Let's make this a little like sale forum down below. So go leave some like parts down below that you're trying to get rid of. Maybe somebody will comment on it and buy it from you. So leave a comment below, leave this video a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you haven't been here before, get down there, hit that subscribe button. You'll see a lot more of Ben and this idiot right here, because you don't really care about him, you care about this guy over here.
That's right.
And as always, we will catch you guys in the next one. The compensator. You can get that license plate.
No, it's got a custom plate.
See, Tom, we're taking care of the truck, Tom, or at least Ben is, all the way from Texas. And as they say, everything's bigger in Texas.